welcome to eslowpod.com's a day in the life of Jeff. Part 8. Making dinner, eating dinner, and washing up. I'm your host, Dr. Jeff Coleman, from the Center for Educational Development in Feel Beautiful Los Angeles, California. Part 7 of this series. We drove home and we ran some errands. In this part, I'm going to make dinner, which should be very interesting. Since I am a terrible cook, let's get started. Start of story. When I get home, I start on dinner right away. A clean of the kitchen counter after putting away the groceries, and decide to make pasta. I preheat the oven to uh, 375 to bake the bridge and to keep the kitchen hot until my wife gets home. I put some water in a pan and turn the burner high. When the water starts boiling, put in the pasta and decide to make a salad. Just then, my wife opens the back door and yells, "Home!" and I'm home. She comes into the kitchen and helps with chopping the tomatoes to add to the sauce. She stirs until it is done well. I finish toasting the salad. I get out the plates, masks, and napkins to set the table. I also make sure that there is a spoon knife, fork, and plate for each of us. About 15 minutes later, we sit down at the table in the dinner room, in the dining room, and talk about a long day. My wife says she do the exercise a cookie, but of course I help out by trying them. First, I put some of the leftovers in a Tupperware container and some in plastic wrap, and the rest in a aluminum foil. Then I try the pans, plate, glasses, and shower well, and off story. In this episode, we are making dinner. At the beginning, when I get home, I start on dinner right away. Once again, we have one of those two words first in English. I start on dinner, that means I begin to prepare dinner, so I start on dinner right away. I clean off the kitchen counter after putting away the groceries. The kitchen counter counter is a place in your kitchen where you have a long flat top or board where you can prepare food, and you can put things on. It's like the table. I must put usually in a kitchen. You have cabinets or cupboards where you store things, and on top you have a counter. A counter is a general word that refers to the top of something, usually somewhere where you do something on top of it. In this case, the kitchen counter is where you prepare food. well, clean off the kitchen counter after I put I put away the groceries the groceries groceries throw and the food that I buy at the making we sometimes call a supermarket, a grocery store, a place that you buy groceries, buy food that you bring home and prepare and eat at home. I decided to make pasta, so I preheat the oven to 375 to preheat preheat really means the same here as to heat, but if you look at the instructions for making fruit, what we would call the bishop RECIPE. The soup for making fruit. Usually it begins if you are going to cooking something in the oven, but till then you do reheat the oven. That just means to turn it on so that when you are ready, when it is hot, you can put the fruit into cook. Prepare means before, or to do something before. So I preheat the oven to 375 in other words 375 the rest Fahrenheit or preheat it because I want to bake the bread and keep the kitchen hot until my wife gets to bake bake K-E is to cook something usually in an oven. So I open the oven door and put in the fridge. I put in the chicken and then I close the door. My wife is going to be home late, so I want to keep the chicken hot. I want to make sure that it stays hot. I put some water in a pan. A pan is what you use to cook something in, so I put some water in a pan and I turn the burner on high. The burner Why mà bé ăn hả? Welcome to ESLPod.com's A Day in the Life of Jeff. Part 8. Making dinner, eating dinner, and washing up. I'm your host, that's Jeff the Coleman, from the Center for the Kitchen Development in Before Los Angeles, California. In part 7 of this series, we drove home and we ran some errands. In this part, I'm going to make dinner, which should be very interesting size. I am a terrible cook. Let's get started. Start of story. When I get home, I start on dinner right away. I clean off the kitchen counter after putting away the groceries and decide to make pasta. I preheat the oven to 175 to bake the bread and to keep the kitchen hot until my wife gets home. I put some water in a pan and turn the butter on high. When the water starts boiling, I put in the pasta and decide to make a salad. Just then my wife opens the back door and yells, "I'm home." She comes into the kitchen to help with chopping the tomatoes. Pasta. Decide to make a salad. Just then, my wife opens the back door and yells, "I'm home." She comes into the kitchen and helps with chopping the tomatoes to add to the sauce. She stirs the sauce until it's done well. I finish toasting the salad. I get out the place mask and napkins to set the table. I also make sure that there is a spoon, knife, fork, and plate for each of us. About 15 minutes later, we sit down at the table in the dining room and talk about all long day. My wife says she does the dishes. I okay, but of course I help out by trying them first. I put some of the leftovers in a Tupperware container and some in plastic wrap and the rest in aluminum foil. Then I try the pants, black glasses, and Chevrolet. End of story. In this episode, we're making dinner at the beginning. Then I get home. I start on dinner right away. Once again, we have one of those two words in English. I start on dinner. That means I begin to prepare dinner, so I start on dinner right away. I clean up the kitchen counter after putting away the groceries. The kitchen counter, counter, is the place in your kitchen where you have a long, flat top or board where you can prepare food, and you can put things on it like the table, a must. But usually in a kitchen you have cabinets or a cupboard where you store things, and on top you have a counter. A counter is a general word that refers to the top of something, usually somewhere where you do something on top of it. In this case, the kitchen counter in where you prepare food. Have well I clean off the kitchen counter after I put away the groceries and grocery groceries plural are the food that I buy that at the market. We sometimes call a supermarket a grocery store, a place that you buy groceries, buy food that you bring home and prepare and eat at home. I decide to make pasta, so I preheat the oven to 375 to preheat PREGEAT